The only problem with having 5,091 military strength is you end up spending about 700 hours of each day just moving units around. It's like, ugh, come on now. Rocketry, nuclear program. Okay, the nuclear program is actually genuinely very useful. Levy on mass is giving me a bunch of gold. I'm getting lots of oil. I actually don't need so much oil. Ridiculously, I've got so much coming in now that that's all great. So I'll take that off, and for now we're going to put science foundations on. 2 scientist points every turn for every university, and 4 for every research lab. 2 engineer points for every factory, and 4 for every power plant. That's a lot. I have a lot. Okay, I have a lot. This is going to go up crazy. Firing, firing, firing. Oh, this city is just slow to kill. Ugh, being such a pain. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, is that not going to do it? Oh my goodness, that's so slow. Like, unnecessarily slow when you consider how fast Paris is being hit by all of these sort of regular units. Don't know. Anyway, there's siege equipment in Paris, so that does help a bit, to be fair. Oh yeah, that second hit was delightful. What's that? A bomber? Oh my goodness, I haven't used bombers in ages. This is very exciting. I think I'll probably use my bombers in Europe for now. Spain has the toughest walls, but it is a close run thing. Oh, Babylon's finally fallen. Oh, and look, and Georgia is going to win it back, apparently. I don't think I agree with that analysis, but never mind. Believe that is Paris taken? Yes. Lovely stuff, which leaves Madrid as the only Spanish fortified settlement on this continent. And I think we can probably deal with that as well, especially with decent wall damage like that. Nice. One more city down here now. Texcoco is all mine. Oh, and of course, because it's got a military academy and I've also got an Ngazagamu, that means I can get tank armies spawned here for very little money, or artillery armies, which are probably more useful. Oh yes, that is okay. Yeah, that helps. I settled this city in Bangalore on South America because it gave me 3 era score for settling on the continent, another 2 for settling next to 2 volcanoes, 1 for the desert. I then put a hotel resort down, which gave me another 3, so that's a 9 era score just from settling 1 city there. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't need it. I'm on 450 out of 268, but you know, I enjoy it nonetheless. You know, some things you do for the actual joy of doing them, not for the overall outcome. Even Patna's got a ski resort now. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely.
Rooftop of the Hotel
Palace. It's being built next to a volcano and some very shaky boats here. We're going to ignore all of that. It's the policy card that I really like, and the fact that I stopped the Aztecs from building it by blowing up their version, which I think is totally fair. Oh, Egypt. They're no longer my allies.
Satellites, you don't stump.
Oh, you happen to be very weak. I'm going to denounce you. People, I mean, allies are all very good and everything, but I mean, I'm coming to the end of when I actually think I'm, find allies useful. So there we go. Raj goes into there, which means I've got another wildcard policy. Oh, I can hear your excitement through the internet, just sort of coming into my ears. Lovely. What am I going to do, eh? What am I going to do? Monarchic legacy to give myself a little bit of extra favour for Renaissance walls? Oh, you bet. Actually, containment, when I do get it, will be really good. So I'm going to put something that I'm not going to end up keeping. Let's go triangular trade for now. We'll replace that pretty soon, actually. There's containment, Cold War. Okay, let's just get that in quickly. I'm going to save the 3 envoys I've just picked up, and we'll plonk them all down at the same time. Kaplonk and a kaplonk. Good, Madrid should fall pretty quickly, actually. I've got that guy there. Let's pull you to here. Let's pull you to there. Okay, that's good. We've got a pretty decent sieged army already. That should be plenty just to beat that through. Oh, wonderful. Babylon just got bombed and is now mine as well. God, we've almost owned the entirety of Europe now, which is pretty tasty. Into Paris comes a bomber. This city's mine as well. Neckan. Awesome. Okay, I mean, I didn't actually think I'd be taking over Spain's Spanish cities. In fact, maybe I probably won't. I don't need them, and they're a bit rubbish. If the Kamasi's there, that would be a pretty cool one for me to liberate, actually, thinking about it, because I have so many trade routes for city-states. It would give me tons of culture. Okay, yeah, maybe I will do that. Maybe I will. You know, I'll treat myself. Treat myself to a bit of Kamasi liberating. Kill a fighter with guidance systems. That's unlikely, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Oh, Jose de San Martano. Yeah, I think he's an Argentinian person, him. I might be wrong. I could well be wrong. Margaret Cavendish. Okay, we're starting to generate a lot of science, a lot of culture now. I've got bombers coming in from all different areas. This is going well, actually. I can't complain. And with one bomb, Madrid very quickly will fall. Bam. Lovely stuff. How long on alliances? 10 turns until Scotland's alliance drops. 10 turns until Australia's. And 10 turns until Gilgabro's. Okay. So not a huge amount of time for anyone, really. Right now, it's just as important to spot the city-states where I could upgrade my relationship. So Buenos Aires giving another +3 production to my capital. That would be amazing, although actually sometimes you need to reset these because it's not showing you the true status of them all. Okay, that's a little different. What about, so Ngazagamu and the letter are probably two that I need to work on a little bit. Lovely, we'll get those going. Guidance systems,
From
rocket artillery, and actually Cold War is a really good one. Triangular trade, get lost, because now I have containment, which means I get 2 envoys each time I dump one into a city-state. Assuming they don't have my same government, which I think with Spain is practically impossible. So 3 envoys into Fez puts me on to 6. Great, 1 more envoy, and that should be my city-state. Mine, I say. New governor, Pingala is being improved again, and Space Initiative. I always forget to get that one. Combined arms boosted, because now I've got a mechanized infantry army, which is a delightful 102 strength. I approve. That is a message approved from Ursa Ryan. Oh, lovely. 1 bomber. That melted pretty fast. Can my other bomber reach? Now that is the question. No. Yes, it can. Hooray. A Corona. It's already dead. I have so much army, I keep forgetting about bits of it. These 2 ironclads were just on auto-explore, and now they're killing this city. I think I might actually pillage that city. Just mainly because I can. This crossbow's just been lurking around pillaging campuses. Oh, I cannot complain about the effectiveness of my army this game. It has been absolutely beautiful. And don't worry about this army. This army is totally random and isn't you know, here for any reason at all. Incidentally, how long is my 9 turns until Australia's alliance disappears? That's interesting. Oh, military emergency for Kamasi. I mean, that sounds great, but it might actually ruin all of my wars, so I'm not going to put that one through. Yeah, sometimes you can join in with these things, but it seems like a really, really good idea until you realise that you've made peace with people and it's all just horrible. Uranium. Let's have a look and see how much we've got. Oh, Patna's got some, and it's underneath a campus. Beautiful stuff. There's some in the desert over here. It's a very resource-rich desert. There's some over there as well, in the field there, under a stepwell there. That's under an aqueduct. That's beautiful. That means I'm already getting that one. Valletta's got some. America? How's America doing? There's some in the field there. Okay, so we've got plenty of nuclear material. That's a good sign. Actually, this is really good. If I put 1 more envoy in Fez, I'll go to 8, and Philip will drop down to 6 because they've got Amani in Fez. Haha! Oh, that works well. It's 100 extra science for me, and some just means that I'm not being blown up by that city-state as well, which is a fantastically useful thing. Taruga, I think I'm going to target next. That's Montezuma. And I like the idea of science. 5% in all cities for each different improved resource they have. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's just brilliant if we can pick that one up. I love that. There's no need to, but I've just levied Fez, Valletta, and Ngazakamu, just so that I've got enough army on the borders with Toledo. I did. I had plenty, but I like to feel secure, you know? There's no point having any lingering doubt over the matter. Just know that you have the most army and all is well. Betrayal emergencies. No, we don't like those. Although actually, some of our allies might declare war on us. All of them did. Every single one of my allies declared war on me. Okay, so this is basically World War I in this game. It's 1030 AD. I mean, I feel like they probably should have done this about 20 turns ago. I'm on 60 techs, Australia's on 45, 41 for the Aztecs, 38. So I have about 15 to 20 tech lead over everyone, which is delightful. You can see my bombers are crazy effective, which is brilliant to see. You like to see that. That's fantastic. Mechanized infantry is taking over cities left, right, and center. This bomber, in fact, actually, let's just double check. I can reach with a different bomber first. Oh yeah, that's Toledo done. And kaplonk, like so. Let's move the anti-tank crew in. Let's move the regular tank in. Can I use this bomber to strike? Hell yeah, I can. Isn't that great? Okay, so this is going to be a fantastically successful war against Spain. I mean, we knew that was going to be the case anyway, but it's just quite nice to see, really, isn't it? I'm also getting great people left, right, and center, which is beautiful. All of my cities now, I'm going into economy mode, which is basically like everyone gets projects. Everybody gets a project. I'm just skipping between industrial and campus, but I mean, I've got the mod on. Repeats city project, so I can basically just control 50 cities and then just be like, right, okay, just do projects. Like if we have a look, it's just like most of my cities now are doing projects. It means I haven't got to just mess with it every turn. It's also very good at getting me all of the stats that I need. Lovelace is doing a good job here. Nobel, let's just get you in. And Lovelace, bam. I've still got all the religions in Miss City, which is quite tasty. So Patna's doing good, +6 amenities. This is the only city that really matters. Best bet is Australia declared war on me, not the other way round. So basically, they don't get the double production, which would have been the biggest kick in the teeth out of everything. They do have vampires, which makes me unnecessarily happy, but that's fine. My battleships can start to just have a little battering of Canberra's walls, and we're going to get our infantry to basically land wherever they can. That is a Brisbane, I see, that has not been defended, which is an interesting choice, but okay, we'll deal with that in due course. Don't know what the Australian city attack is like, so we're going to just disembark all of our units, basically on every single tile we can. I'm going to just swarm into Australia with everything, get all of my units on, and then, that'll be quite good. Oh, and Auckland can join in as well. Yay, muskets. In fact, even Cardiff actually is my friend, so mechanised infantry can just drive into Scotland now, which is quite amusing. Rocket artillery strike. Bam. I think, yeah, only one more city for Spain now, actually. Oh, it's an Egyptian city. Blimey. Actually, no, 2 cities for Spain. Of course, Barcelona's literally right under my nose. I don't know what I'm talking about. Another city down here. Oh, rebellion in 2 turns. You know what? I'm going to raise it. Oh, I so rarely raise cities. It's very fun when I do. Oh, one more envoy. I think I got it in a tribal hut. That's useful. Taruga should now be mine. Yay! It worked. 1,949 science now. Oh, Patna's the best at this one. Look at this. I've got all kinds of modifiers coming in now. Tasty. Tasty capital. Oh, we're almost to the good bits. Build a spaceport district. I think I'm doing that next turn, aren't I? Yes, I am. Lovely stuff. We've got a great writer. We've got a great admiral. I'm losing track of whatever's going on. Oh, stealth tech. Lovely stuff. 2,000 science. We haven't even got the crazy boost yet. That's the nuts thing. And a lighthouse. Oh, lovely stuff. More trade routes for the capital, I think. If I build a stadium, which is great, I can then hopefully build, there we go, the Estadio de Maracana. I've got Eiffel primed and ready to go. We'll rush this. Lovely stuff. I'm going to have to declare my last war of territorial expansion on Egypt this time, just purely because I have absolutely no movement left, because my units have just ground to a delightful halt. My bombers are having a lot of success against Egypt, which is wonderful, and I've got mechanized infantry, which combined with this bomber, I'm hoping can just basically just waltz through. Oh yeah, and I can land a tank as well. That's useful. That's useful, I think. And kapoop-ba-doop-ba-doop-boom. Yay for Sterling! It's mine already. That was remarkably quick. Barcelona is mine. That's actually useful because it means I think I can fly another bomber, and although actually I ended up using all my bombers on other stuff, so okay, don't need that one for now, but still. Barcelona, Ed Sheeran would be proud. Guna, I really need to get this city on side. That would be a good addition. Oh wow, this I forget just how quickly this Australian, scene became just absolute chaos, but I think we're doing okay. I didn't mean to move it that way round, I meant to move my inventory in front, but never mind. We'll get these guys sort of moved forward. I'll get these guys to attack this city, which is... Oh, actually, you know what? They have some big counterattacks. This might be difficult. Brisbane, I think, should be takeable with enough inventory power, so I'm going to divert some of my attention down here. And actually, I've got other units. I've got pike and shot and stuff that can do little bits of damage. Oh, the Aztecs just picked up steel. Oh, that's highly annoying. Never mind. That's okay. We'll have to just do this the long way. Stealth attack, space race. Hooray! Okay, this is awesome. This is brilliant. Colonial taxes gives me... Oh, that's actually quite a good policy card now. So I should probably pick that up instead of containment. Integrated space cell, I'll put instead of levy en masse. Okay, so I think my gold should stay pretty much similar, but I've got more production on my overseas territories. That's great. Australia is rapidly building walls, but unfortunately for it, the one city which is least defended is their capital. So I think we should be fine at taking this one, as long as I can get my inventory into sort of attacking areas. They've just put walls up in that city though, which is a bit annoying. Never mind. Again, inventory, rush. Ha! Charge. Okay, never mind. I thought that would be more effective, but it's not. Oh, toys. Just what I need in the middle of a world war. My population can be distracted with cuddly things and Rubik's Cubes. Why my brain goes to Rubik's Cubes, I have no idea. Genuinely, I don't think I've played with Rubik's Cube in several years. God, several years? No, probably like 13, 14 years? I'm just, maybe at uni I probably picked one up, but I mean, it would have been a while ago. There we go. Globalization gives me the extra science. We're going to go through that one first, and then we'll pop into collective activism. I have a lot of city-state suzerains, a lot. So expect this to be fairly fruity. First Egyptian city falls. Yeah, inventory moves over. Let's get a bomber onto the capital. I like the fact the wall just vanishes. It's just like, no, a perfect kill. Brilliant stuff. Dundee doesn't even need a bomber. There's a machine gun shooting from Cornwall. I like the idea of that. I mean, this is technically sort of Northern Ireland if the map was bigger, but I like the idea that you could fire at Northern Ireland from Cornwall. Just, that makes me very happy, actually. It's so pointless. One missile, a rocket artillery, I should say. Bring you to there, move you across, and then get you to fire as well. And Kamasi is what knocks Spain out. Lovely. In fact, and as I say, like, watch my culture, 1156. If I liberate Kamasi, 1209. Okay, that might need a turn to load in actually, because I've got a lot of Kamasi based bonuses. That one should give me +2 culture and 1+1 gold for every specialty district in the origin city. I have a lot of districts in my origin city, which is Patna. Own 3 tanks. I'm again amazed I haven't already got that one, but I think and hope my battleship should knock the wall of Canberra. They did. Lovely stuff. Alright, that means I've now got a fair few units around Canberra. I can go 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attacks. Hopefully take the city. Yes, I can. Great. Let's get Moksha in immediately. Help me try and keep it. Somehow it's loyal. I don't entirely know how that is a thing. Vampire is now dead. Okie dokie. Now, what has this city got in it? Barracks and an armory. Good. Let's get the military academy in. And then I can purchase for huge discounts with Ingaza Kamu rocket artillery. Great stuff. Oh, yes. And then this jet bomber can come to Canberra. Oh, Australia are going to regret allowing me a foothold on this continent. Almost here. Almost here. 3 turns left. I think I might accidentally be knocking other people's religions out of the cities. No. Each city's still got 3 for religion. That's good. Okay, good. God, I have to say, I mean, India doesn't get a lot of love, but genuinely, in terms of playing, especially on big maps, India have to be S tier. They are So powerful. And Chandragupta is just, oh, it's brilliant. Like, I don't think I've given these guys, I always knew these guys were good, but this game has been so smooth, and I think it's just the immunity benefits you get are just massive. They're just absolutely nuts. As I say, I'm not really paying attention where I'm sending my trade routes anymore, as long as they're coming from my capital. That's all good. Already, I am attacking Sumeria's capital. Yay for bombers! Woohoo! Oh, that doesn't actually reach. Blimey. You take that one out, and kerplonk. Kerplonk. Lovely. What about this one? Oh, my bombers are just one tile out. How frustrating. Anyway, that's Egypt's capital done in all of that chaos. Chaos and glory. I wonder, can I defeat this city in one turn with, you know, embarked units? Yes, I just saw that the tank corps is attacking with ridiculous strength, so that is fair. I think that's Scotland out of the game. Oh, it is. A lonely wind blows through the Highlands today. That's every day is a lonely wind through the Highlands. The Highlands is an absolute frigid, beautiful, an abandoned mess. Like, I love it. I love it. I love the Highlands. I can't even joke about it. It's a beautiful place. But a lonely wind, I would actually describe it quite accurately as. That's fair. Oh, who just took back their units? Oh, we'll have a look in a second. There's the Earth satellite, or as we know it, the initial space dong that thrusts forth into the mysterious darkness and reveals all. What will it reveal? Pretty much nothing, I expect, because I think we found pretty much everything. Although, actually, there may be a couple of city-states we hadn't discovered, like Singapore. Had we actually discovered Singapore? No, we hadn't. That is a new one. Rapa Nui and Vilnius, I believe, were new ones as well. Mexico we had already found. I believe those are the only ones that have appeared that we didn't already know about. So that's fine. That makes me feel a little better about the situation. Colonial taxes is good fun. Visselbank is good fun. Raj is good fun. All of those are really good. I mean, this is all fantastic. Science foundations I don't need anymore. So that's what we'll get rid of first. International Space Station reckons it's going to give me 3,000 science. Do we believe it? I mean, that seems like an awfully large amount, but let's just have a chunk of this and kablonk, 5,862 science on turn 168. That's 1070 AD. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's my answer to that. Just yes. You can imagine there's some sort of press conference. So Ryan, with recent revelations of the online communities and the science per turn boost, what is your official opinion? Yes. I mean, that's nuts. Almost 6,000 science per turn. That's crazy. And we've got Spatial Initiative. Yeah, I actually didn't have that before. So 4 turns on the moon landing. I can probably rush that through if I get the Great Engineer. I'm just letting the era turn over first. It's Renaissance era, and this guy is a modern era engineer. So if I start buying him, it'll be too many eras ahead, and the next engineer will be really expensive to buy. So I'm just kind of letting that happen. I think Egypt's out now with that city taken. Yep, that is good. There are just a measly 4 people left on this map, and that won't be long until we whittle that one down just a touch. Uruk is now taken as well. 1 more capital. In fact, actually, this is the most awkward city down here. I mean, these steel walls are just an absolute nightmare. Have you seen how close I got to actually taking the city before the steel walls popped up? Highly annoying. Hang on, this artillery goes ka-chunk, and then... oh, it's getting so close. Oh, that's effective. This jet bomber can just go bam, and the walls have gone. I like that. I like that strategy. That is a big yes from Ursa Ryan. Geelong is having its walls knocked down by an artillery army as well. Lovely stuff. Telecommunications, boost social media. Okie dokie. It says 9,300. I don't believe that at the moment. Oh, what could I replace? I think it's got to be colonial taxes. So let's do that. And Kerflumph, 4,100 science per turn. That's not bad, really, is it? We'll take that. We'll take that. I think Brisbane can be taken with a man at arms. Yes, it can. How amusing. Okay, this is the next city up in this direction. My battleships are having a little bit of fun with a caravel, but I'm going to ignore it actually and attack the city. Getting more luck with that one. Great. That enemy digger is really, really powerful. How do we deal with that one? I have to just shoot it with some field cannons. Major victory. Is that city taken now? Oh, thank goodness. God, that was an absolutely brutal match, that one. But health on this city's now gone. Is that the Aztec capital? Please say that's taken. Yay! It's the victory screen! Oh my goodness, I can't actually believe we got a domination victory on that. I genuinely thought we'd be going science. But there you go, there's Augustus Caesar. What a good score. That generally happens when you take over the entire world. That building's constructed, as you can see, clearly was on top, but I mean, cities captured is amazing. Cities founded actually was joint first, so I did genuinely settle quite a few cities. Who's at the top there? Somebody of interest. Poundmaker? Who's this? There. It's just the colour is slightly wrong. That's Curtin. It's Curtin. Okay, of course it is. Right. Player science, you can see actually I was winning near there, but look at that jump up at the end. I think I had a lot of science towards the end of that game, thus making the whole graph pointless. The culture graph is very similar. Gold was spiky. I find that graph the most stupid thing in the world. There's my score. Religions founded, yes, good. Good. I can't believe we actually rushed through the first one. That was actually very, very handy. Wars declared, yeah, by far the most. Again, the axis of this graph is absolutely ridiculous. And wonders constructed, I'm proud of that one. I think we had about 17 wonders by the end of the game. I mean, the Indian subcontinent was just an amazing powerhouse. 271 production per turn. I was just about to actually, get more city-state trade routes. All of these were giving me 6 food and 6 production, as well as a bunch of other things. So if I just sort of renew all of these ones, like so, you can see that Patna now is on 305 production per turn, which is pretty tasty. That's a good capital, that one. It's a good capital. Turing was here just to give me a random boost. But I don't actually have any more boosts that I can get, so that's ridiculous. Greatest cities in the world. Okay, that mod never works on such big maps, but yeah, I mean, we did well here. The initial war with Mongolia/China/Khan up here was very effective. That actually pushed me through the game, I think, because my starting area in India is brilliant, but it's very cramped, especially with all the city-states that founded here. I'm glad that we got Mysore out quickly. I'm glad that we had so much oil around, and then the wars over here on this side were just ridiculously effective. I was very proud of myself. What a game. What a game. I thought we'd have a problem with Spain, with their super defensive walls, and the Aztecs have been an absolute pain in the ass all game. Like, actually, generally speaking, fair play Aztecs, you were an absolute pain in the ass, but as you can see, they're now falling all over the place. I think they've only got South American cities now, so yeah, we were doing well. We didn't need to defeat Australia in the end, just invading their capital, proper D-Day style. Auckland got its revenge. Auckland's troops are here. So the Australia-Kiwi wars, they resume. I'm a little disappointed with the random placement on this map. I must say, there's been a few times now where entire continents get left out. Nobody in South Africa, nobody at all in South America. It was up to the Aztecs to sort of come down here. I mean, Brazil, Mapuche, Incans, Bolivar, like all of those would have been fantastic choices down here. And imagine a Canada spawning up on this area. I mean, we've played that game, actually, to be fair. I have actually played that game. Yes, they are very good spawning up here, so I don't know why I'm saying imagine. Just go see that playthrough. It was mad. Anyway, I've got tons more stuff to film. Isn't that exciting? Until then, that's a turn 169 domination victory with 20 people. Hang on, let me just show you. Yeah, look at that. Bisto. I'll see you later. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, The Broccoli, Midnight Oil, and Truffadaskby for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you everybody for all of your support generally. It is brilliant. See you in my next video.